to Ready, Set, Sunday. This is week 3 in a series. If you haven't caught the first 2, don't worry. These are all independent, but they build on one another. So if you wanted to go back and check the other 2 out, you absolutely can.
And you should.
Yep. You can find them in our free community. All you have to do is create a free username and password, and you're in to gather the videos from the previous weeks and the resources. So we hope that you do.
All right. So where are we in January?
Where are we?
We are at Martin Luther King Jr. weekend.
That's right.
It's a holiday weekend.
Lots of us get an extra day. Yeah, that's right.
Wish everybody got it, but
yeah,
glad I get it for sure. All right, so this is we've already kind of slowed down, right? We've got through the holiday season.
Yeah.
We're slowing down. We've cleared some noise.
Yeah.
Right, and then our last week we looked at where are we honestly, what's going on, what's happening.
Yep. So we named the noise.
Yep.
And then last week we acknowledged what's really happening in our finances, got everything out,
yep,
wrote it down.
Right.
All right.
Okay, so what can show up after that?
Well, for me, that's when the overwhelm shows up.
Right.
I mean, lots of mixed feelings about, okay, I got all this, but...
Right. Now I've got my spaghetti all over the plate.
Yeah.
What do I do with it?
That's exactly right.
Right. So it's kind of a mix, right? Relief and uncertainty and overwhelm.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
All right. But we all know you can't do everything at once.
But I really want to.
I do too. I do too. Me too.
My friend Suzanne and many others will tell me that multitasking isn't real.
Well, so, I've been told many times that multitasking kills brain cells.
Oh, even worse.
Yes, exactly. So not everything can get your time, focus, and energy at the same time.
Got it.
Right? You do have to figure out how to prioritize a little bit at least.
But I really like to spin lots of plates at the same time.
I know, but what happens when one starts falling? Then they typically all fall at the same time.
Yeah, they really do.
Then they crash and burn.
They really do.
All right. So there's a tension there, right?
Yeah.
We've got through the noise. We've written stuff down. We've gotten looked at what happens, but we haven't taken any really action steps to fix anything.
Right.
Okay, so now we're kind of feeling pulled in multiple directions.
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna do this, that, this, the other.
I know it. I have the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
Now what? So some traps you can fall into, right?
Yeah.
You can be like we were just talking about. We should be doing everything right now, all the same time.
I want to be there tomorrow.
Right, or yesterday even.
Yeah. You fall into that sometimes.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I want to speed up. I think everybody does. And so, but then there's the other side of it, right? If you don't do it right this second, you're going to be behind, or you already feel behind.
Yeah, I feel that. There's too many choices, so I don't know which one to pick. So I'm just not going to pick any.
Right. And you like to call that analysis paralysis.
No, analysis paralysis is different.
Oh, is it?
Overwhelm of too many choices is different than analysis paralysis.
But don't they look the same in practice because they both shut you down
and
stop you from taking action?
But the cause is different. The cause of too many choices, I can't pick one, is clarity. The cause of analysis paralysis is I feel like I need more information on every single one before I can make a decision. And
I don't want to make the wrong choice.
And you don't want to make the wrong choice. Both are very possible outcomes to where you are right now.
Exactly.
So don't get caught up in what those are.
Right. All right. So that can make you feel real decision fatigued.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've got too many choices and it's just wearing me out.
Yep.
You can stop, like, oh, let's get this plan going, and then, well, that's not the right plan, and then you go back over here, and so you don't really finish anything.
Yep.
And of course, then there's the guilt and the shame that can show up because you're not getting everything taken care of.
Right. I mean, I feel like, especially in our world right now, it feels like, your life has to be Instagram worthy, and everything's got to be put together, and the outside has to look good, and everybody thinks the outside matches the inside, and we've got it all together. But really, at the bottom of it, like, you honestly can only do so many things in so many hours. I'm learning this lesson slowly in what my kids call my old age.
Yeah, you're so old.
I'm so old. Is that really, like...
We are a granny, after all.
Yeah, we are grandparents.
Oh.
Oh, you call me Granny. That's another story for another day.
Yeah, it is.
And I think we really just have to come with the terms of like, we have limited energy and limited time, and we really have to prioritize.
Right. So that's kind of what our take home message to start today is.
Yeah.
Don't over prioritize too many things.
Yeah.
Focus your energy and be intentional.
Yeah. And I think for lots of our lives, though, you know, I wasn't taught prioritization and intentionality. I was like, go, 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 go. Go as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and you'll get what you want.
It's that kind of don't work harder, work smarter kind of thing.
Yeah, I think you have to learn that in the long run.
Those are skills.
Yeah. And so...
that can be worked on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do today in week 3 is we're going to take week 1, naming the noise, take week 2, naming all the facts about your financial situation, what's in your bank account, what you spend your income on. We're going to ask you to refocus on what matters, because not everything matters the same. And this is an exercise we do with lots of our coaching clients almost in week 1, is we ask them to name what is most important to them. Because if you read any budget book or any money book or whatever, like they'll give you a set of steps, but lots of times we think the step that is missing is the alignment with your values and your needs. And, you know, anybody can tell you 1, 2, 3, but if it doesn't match what your goals are in this moment, what your values are in this moment, then it's never going to be sustainable for you because you're going to be living somebody else's plan. Right. So, you know, refocusing on choosing where the limited resources go. Like I said earlier, time, energy, money. Mm-hmm. Those are all limited resources, even though we don't like to recognize.
No, we don't like to recognize that.
Yeah. I mean, we all wish we had unlimited time, energy, and money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we don't.
So right now, your plan has to be for this season, for the next few months, for life right now. I think the other thing that people get caught up with their money plan is I'm going to write one plan for the rest of my life, and this is going to be it. That's not how it works. This is, you know, a living, breathing plan.
Yeah, you got to have a plan that changes as life changes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be hyper fixated on it, but like let it ebb and flow with you. Have some kind of foundational, you know, plans. We look at ours now. Mm-hmm. Less than we used to because we've got the foundation set, but we still ebb and flow with life. Like, you know, we're about to go on our honeymoon in March, and so that's a little bit of different life than we would normally do at any other point. Yeah. And so, you know, there are some adjustments to what happens. And so seasonality and values and things like that can absolutely influence your budget, and that's okay. And I think that's the other thing that people don't tell you is it's okay to ebb and flow and flux. So you put a little less in savings this month because you have a once in a lifetime thing happening. Okay, go have that once in a lifetime thing, and then when you come back, adjust and do whatever you want to do on the other end.
But don't give up on the plan.
Yeah, no, the foundation stays in place. It's just, you know, there's some seasonality, ebb and flow, priorities change. You know, we had a kid go to college in August. And so, you know, adjustments, seasonality change when those things happen. Yeah,
it reminds me of Bruce Lee. He said, be water, meaning not necessarily just go with the flow. I don't think that's what he meant. Yeah. But adapt and move to your circumstances and what's going on.
Yeah. You know, one of the things I think about is, you know, lots of times should we just keep going and doing the same things, and what's that quote? Like, keep doing the same things and expecting different results is the definition of insanity.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
I've probably said that one before, too.
Yeah. And so, you know, if we want to make, you know, headway on our goals, we can't do the same things we did yesterday. And if we want it to align with our priorities, like some of our coaching customers and clients really, you know, have charitable giving and generosity as a really high priority for them. Well, we would never tell them to abandon that for the sake of other things. It's about balance, and it's about making a plan that aligns with your goals. Right. And so making something take a little longer to make the plan align with your values is also not a failure.
No. Going at your speed is the right speed.
Is the absolute right speed.
You just can't go 0 speed.
Yeah.
Right?
And I think that's one of the things that we have learned together over our time is that my beloved here wants to go race car, NASCAR fast.
Right. As long as I've got all the data.
Yeah. And I'm okay with a little granny. That's what he called me that earlier. I'm a little better at granny dust speed. And so the way that we balance that out is we actually have a progress tracker.
Mm-hmm.
And so we make sure that we're aligned with our values and that we're making some kind of momentum.
Right.
Even if we have ebb and flow along the way.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
So the practice that we are inviting you into this week is to choose one money-related priority. Now, I want you to emphasize that this priority doesn't mean that it's the priority forever. It also just means that it's the one you're focusing on right now.
And sometimes it makes sense to start with a small problem.
Oh, yeah.
To work on instead of tackling the entire elephant all at once, right?
Yeah. So, for example, for some of our clients, it's creating stability. So maybe that's a little more margin in whatever account they have. For some of our clients, it's catching up on a bill or something.
Mm-hmm.
For some of our clients, it's reducing stress. So maybe it's, building up an emergency fund or a sinking fund or some other thing to help them, feel less stress about this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. College,
right.
Retirement, whatever. And sometimes you just want more breathing room. The breathing room that you don't have right now just doesn't feel right. And so it's about how can I adjust my plan to do that. All of those are fine. Maybe it's about spending more time with your family. Maybe it's about going on a trip. Like, there are a million things that could be your number one money-related priority right now. But I want you to choose one. That's the hard part.
But not everything else disappears, right?
No, not everything disappears. Some of them fall to 2, 3, 4, and 5. Some of them fall to not right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where we get stuck, is it doesn't have to be all or nothing.
Right.
It's just a reorganization of, okay, I'm going to put a little more focus on number 1 right now. And then when it's not in focus, it can drop down to number 5 or in, the holding bin.
Right.
And so really, you are in control.
Yep.
You are absolutely in control of what happens.
And that reminds me of, I think it's a Chinese proverb, right? Every journey starts with one step.
Yeah. You're full of wisdom today.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Chinese proverbs. Yeah. You just never know what's going to come out.
That's right. So the resource that we're going to give to you this week doesn't require a download or anything. You can absolutely think and reflect on that number 1 resource for yourself and kind of name that as you look back on week 1 and week 2. But if you want a little additional support, this week is our very first week of our group session in our Reset and Refocus series this year. So if that is something that is of interest to you, we are diving deeper into all of the things that we've talked about so far in January, and we would really love for you to be a part of that conversation. We are going to focus on that natural next question. How do I take all of this and go forward into the weeks ahead? And so Charles and I are going to facilitate that together.
Right.
And so, there's no prep required.
Nope, just show up.
Just show up, and we're going to take all of those informations, your noise, your facts, and now your number 1 priority, and we're going to say, okay, what do you do with those 3 now?
In a practical, realistic way.
In a practical, realistic way. Because January, as much as we want to talk about, resolutions and everything, it really is a real good time to reset.
Yeah.
But honestly, you can do this reset at any point in the year.
Yeah, and sometimes you need to.
Absolutely.
So.
All right. Well, we hope that we will see you there. And really, the whole goal is what, Ben?
Well, we know choosing can make you feel uncomfortable, right?
Yep.
So we don't want to have extra pressure, right? And we don't want to be comparing ourselves to other people. We want a plan that works for us.
Yep.
Right? That's sustainable, that aligns with values. And so just because you're feeling a little discomfort doesn't mean you're doing it wrong.
No, sometimes a little discomfort means that you're pushing yourself.
Exactly. That's where the growth can happen.
Yes.
Right? And so sometimes that means you're not doing it wrong, you're being intentional, and you're taking actions for a concrete problem that you're working on. And wherever those land this week, that's okay.
Yeah, you might even notice where they show up.
Right.
It might tell you something about yourself.
Right. It might help you figure out what is my top priorities because, hey, that one triggers me in a good way. Like, oh, I should pay more attention over there.
Yeah, or, oh, I'm unsettled when I talk about this in my finances, or when I think about this in my finances. That might be a trigger that maybe that's an area that you need to pay attention to.
Or need a little extra help from us on working on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so it's what we're encouraging you to do, right? Sit down with your number one priority this week. Just one. Kind of like there's one Oklahoma.
Oh, no.
Yeah, walked right into that one. And just remember, clarity doesn't require urgency. It requires focus and careful planning.
Absolutely.
And then next week, we'll see you again for more Ready, Set, Sunday.
Yep, and we're going to kind of put all three of these pieces together as we finish up January.
Okay, tie a bow on it.
Tie a bow on it. And then, February, we're going to talk about love and how to flourish in your relationship. So get ready for that.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
All right. Thanks, guys. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.